Everyone, this is Mary Melchert. I'm from Mount Mercy's class on instructional strategies, ED 586. And this is my micro teaching lesson with my friend Nathan.
Hello.
And as you can see, Nathan is a huge Cubs fan. So this is going to go great. Okay? Ready, Nathan?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Nathan, today in our daily living skills class, we are going to do some cooking in my kitchen, okay? And it's going to involve browning some hamburger. So, we've done some other cooking and things like that in the kitchen. Today it's going to be a little bit different working with meat, okay? All right. What do you see there?
Hamburger, cheeseburger, like hamburgers and vegetables, cheeseburger, vegetables, all different types of burgers, including eggs, macaroni and cheese. There's hamburgers in halves.
So, a lot of times when we say we're going to make hamburger, people think of a hamburger patty like that, don't they? And they think about all these crazy things they can put on top of it. You are right. I think you named every single one. Some of them just have cheese. Some of them have a fried egg. The mac and cheese one is the double patty one. That looks really interesting. Which one would you might order if you go out to a restaurant? Do you order hamburgers when you go out?
Yeah.
Which do you like?
Which one do I like? I probably like mac and cheese one the best.
I'm with you on that one. The veggie burger looks really good to me though. I like veggies. All right, so sometimes people say hamburger and they say ground beef, okay, when you're talking about hamburger. Let me show you where you might hear both of those words. Does this look familiar to you?
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like?
It's like the meat at Fairway.
Yeah, and you know what? It is exactly at Fairway, just like in our store, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you go shopping with mom or dad for groceries? Who does most of the grocery shopping?
Well, we have done that, but lately whenever we go to grocery shopping, it's just dad.
It's just dad? Okay. Does
If
he ever?
not, mom might do it sometimes as well.
Okay. Does he ever buy meat?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've seen this meat counter before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you were going to go up and you said to the man, I need some hamburger, he's going to show you the sign that says ground beef or ground chuck, and that's the same thing as hamburger. Okay? So most of the time, for your family, I would bet that if mom or dad are getting groceries, they would buy it in a 1 pound package. Okay? Have you seen a package of hamburger before at your house? It looks a little bit different coming from Fairway. This is a 1 pound package of hamburger or ground beef, okay? So we could make hamburger patties, right? We could put them on the grill. Oh, that would be delicious. But there's other things you can make with hamburger.
It was like tacos, spaghetti, and meatballs, like burgers with like pickles and fries. There was like another type of tacos, and then there was like meat with vegetables on a pan. And there was like lasagna, like actually it's gula with like cheese on it, and then there's also lasagna.
Okay. Did you realize all of those things had hamburger or ground beef in them? Yeah, all of those things require you to have some hamburger to make with it. So you first start the recipe by browning the hamburger, okay? Which of these is a family favorite? Do you and Ella fight over what you order out or what you make at home?
Or we make a home. No, we don't fight out. We make a home or we order out.
What would you like to make if you were going to make something from hamburger?
That would have to be spaghetti meatballs.
Spaghetti meatballs? Ooh, that's a favorite. Sloppy Joes or made rice?
Yeah, I just realized it was a sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
I thought it was a hamburger fist.
Well, it looks very much like a hamburger with the bun and everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is kind of like a beef stew. It's like a soup. It has a lot
Oh
of,
yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I remember having it a couple of times.
yeah, it's like vegetables and ground beef. Lasagna, you got that one right away. I just made that for supper a couple nights ago. Soft or hard shell tacos, which is a favorite?
Probably a hard shell.
Like it crunchy? Yeah, delish. And you are right. Somebody has made goulash for you before. Got some noodles and cheese in there with hamburger. Okay, so when you are going to make all these recipes, hamburger would be one of the number one things you start with, okay? All right. Read that word?
Raw, which is uncooked.
Uncooked.
Browning, which is starting to cook, and brown, which is fully cooked.
Okay. Should we look at it raw?
Yeah.
What color will it be?
It will probably be like red or pink.
Okay, let's take a look.
It also looks a little bit grayish on the outside.
Well, and it was in the freezer, but you see that pink color? So
Yeah.
is this something that we want to eat?
No.
No, because
Probably something the birds will eat.
well, the birds might like it, I don't know. Why is that something we wouldn't want to eat though?
It gets you sick.
Yeah, it's got to be cooked, right? Okay. What's the difference between this picture of browning and that picture?
It's, some of it is cooked, but then on the other part, which is fully browned, it's fully cooked.
Right, right.
So some of it in the browning part is still raw.
So which picture are we trying to get close to? Which picture do we want to be like? Do we want to be like this picture, or we want to be like this one? Right. We want to be fully cooked. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wash our hands. Okay. We're gonna get the materials ready. I'm gonna show you how to use the top of my stove. It might be just a little bit different than yours. Okay. And then we're gonna break the meat apart and start to brown it. And then when there's no pink left, we will know that we've browned the meat exactly how we want it. Okay. I have just a short video to show you of a woman that is going to do exactly what we're going to do. Okay? She has a pan just like mine, only hers is all white, but it's still called a skillet. Okay? And it's great to use on top of the stove for browning hamburger. All right? You ready? Okay.
And I have a special tool that breaks up the pieces of ground beef. You can use a wooden spoon or a plastic spoon. You want to cook and stir this till it is no longer pink. The more brown the meat is, the more flavor you will have. To be safe, ground beef needs to be 160 degrees. The E. coli is a dangerous bacteria that is killed at 160 degrees. The question might be, why can I order a steak that's rare? The nooks and crannies of the ground beef itself can harbor bacteria, whereas steak comes from one cut of beef and it only has 3 surfaces for bacteria to grow on. The very nature of the grinding exposes the beef to the surface area of the grinding machines. So cook your ground beef well done. You never ever want to pour grease down your drain. You'll have all sorts of plumbing problems if you do that.
Okay, you ready? All right, so what's our tasks chart say we need to do first?
Wash hands before cooking.
Okay.
Use a curved pan spoon.
Okay.
Put in stove on medium high. Break out hamburger in the pan. Begin to brown the burger.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's go wash our hands. All right, that's all right. Okay, and you can do it on this side of the sink. Okay, and here's some soap. And paper towel. Oh, get some soap. Yep, every time we cook, always soap. There you go. We used to say 15 seconds to wash our hands or while you sing happy birthday.
My family says 20.
20? Okay.
That's alright, either way, bud.
Right over here.
Yeah, always in like one of the cabinets.
Okay, Nathan, I'm going to have you grab this top of it and just practice what using that tool is going to feel like, okay? Yep, you're just going to break the hamburger apart so all of it can get cooked, right? Awesome. Okay, let's do it. You grab the pan, use this big burner right there since we have a big pan, okay? We'll turn the handle and be sure we don't knock it off. Okay? Medium high, okay? So this is high, this is low. So you're gonna turn it back that way. Yep, you gotta push it in just a little bit. Push it down just a little bit. Yep. There you go.
That's
Yep.
medium high.
So that's high. And this is medium and this is low. So we're gonna go,
crap, so we gotta go all the way around.
actually we're gonna go right in the middle of the two of those. Medium, high.
What would the...
Nope, this is the only burner that we need. Okay? All right, I'm gonna put the hamburger in. Okay? And you know how to use the tool. Okay, and you can put your hand on this side. There you
It's
go.
good to touch, it's fine to touch this.
The handle is great. Yep, you can touch the handle. And you're breaking it all apart because remember, the lady in the video said, can't eat pink meat with hamburger.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job. Takes just a little while for the burner to warm up.
If I can hear, there's the sound of the machine right now.
So tell me how the stove is working for us. How's it going to help us brown the meat?
It's gonna help it cook and get the flavor and turn it brown so that way it doesn't get people sick.
Yeah, awesome. So it's bringing the heat to the pan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you use the top of the stove at your house at all?
Mm-hmm.
Good. What do you like to make at home on top of the stove?
Well, we use the meat. We also do noodles. We also do vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
We do like a lot of things on top of the stove.
Great.
I can hear it sizzling.
I can hear it sizzling too. You're doing a great job breaking it up. Another thing I have in the picture that we can use also is a wooden spoon. In case you don't have that tool at home, a wooden spoon helps break it all up. I think it's turning color already. What do you think?
Depends, like the gray stuff, but yeah, it might be starting. Oh yeah, that definitely
Look
is
at
starting
that.
to
Yeah.
I would see, yeah, it is.
So I'm going to trade you, so you have just a little bit of opportunity to work with the wooden spoon too, okay? Yep, break it up, turn it over just a little bit. Oh, great. You can tell the heat is working with the steam, right? That's helping to cook it too.
You can hear the sizzle. There's some grease coming out.
Well, and that's kind of coming out from the meat, isn't it?
Yep.
That's actually what gives it flavor. I usually buy a very lean hamburger, so there isn't much fat on it. Your dad would say we need lean hamburger for good runners, right? Not much grease. You're doing a great job. So, are we all the way cooked? What do you think?
No,
How would we know that?
because it's still pink a bit of it is.
Mm-hmm. Doing a good job moving it all around. Let the heat work on it.
You definitely see the grease.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's starting to smoke. It's smoking hot.
So what are you thinking right now we can make this into? We're just doing the hamburger today, but what are you thinking?
We can make hamburgers, we can also make tacos, we can make goulash.
Good.
We could also make lasagna. We can make a lot of things with this.
Do you order things?
Oh yeah, and spaghetti meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs. Is that your favorite when you go out to eat? You think spaghetti and meatballs?
Oh, I don't think we've had spaghetti. I can't remember the last time we had spaghetti meatballs out to eat, but
Yep, keep it
I
right
think
on
I
the bun.
may
There you
have
go.
that before.
So sometimes when you get chunks like this, sometimes it likes
Yeah.
to, break those up.
Like the ketchup.
Yep, nice and easy. Sometimes it definitely likes to clump together, so you just kind of keep working things.
Or is your red juice coming out of it?
Well, it won't be red for long.
See that? Compare that to this and this.
Mm-hmm.
It compares how cooked it is.
Nice job, Nathan. You're almost there.
Almost there. It's mostly cooked now instead of partly.
Mm-hmm.
On the verge of being fully cooked.
So Nathan, before we end our class today, our goal was to,
Number one is to make like some cooked meat out of it.
mhm. And what do we call it when we're cooking it?
Call it
Starts with a B.
burger.
Browning it.
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
browning
it's
it.
hamburger, but we're browning it. You're right.
Yep, because it's basically turning brown.
Mhm. Right.
So that means it's cooked.
Cooked. You are almost 100% cooked.
Yeah, I can
Getting
still see
very
a little
close.
bit red, but yeah, almost fully cooked.
Okay? You are almost 100% cooked. So with that, I'll have you look at the camera and say goodbye, friends.
Bye, friends.
Thanks for joining us today
Thanks for joining us today
in Daily Living.
in Daily Living.